That's right. Min and I literally spent 10 nights locked in a Love Hotel room in Japan. Was it really so kinky? Or could this be the next big travel hack when you're in Japan? We are Dennis and Min. Come join us on our traveling adventures around the world. Okay, so a little backstory on how we ended up in this Love Hotel for 10 nights. So we were traveling throughout Japan, and my best buddy lives in Yokkaichi, a little bit south of Nagoya. We had already pre-booked a hotel in Nagoya, and my buddy says, no, that's a little bit out of the way. Why don't you come hang out in our city? We can do a lot of things together. So we changed our plans, canceled our hotel. We were looking for an affordable hotel around where our friend lives, and there was these adult hotels that showed up on both bookings and Airbnb. So these are legitimate hotels. I had just never heard of Love Hotels, but they actually are called adult hotels. So I'm thinking, that's fine, should be quieter, no kids, right? We don't have any kids, perfect. So I went ahead and booked us for 10 nights at this adult hotel, and the prices were like half of what they would normally be at the surrounding hotels in the city. And looking at the pictures, it was almost too good to be true. The rate was about $38 a night, and for $38 a night, I'm thinking, God, there's gotta be a catch somehow. And it only has 2 stars, this hotel that we're staying at, but the reviews were really good for people that were just staying 1 night or 2 nights. Very positive reviews. So we went for it, full cancellation before we arrived. So we felt safe with that. And yeah, we booked it for 10 nights, and it was a little bit interesting because there's a lot of discreetness, we'll just say. And I've come to learn from my friend, how and why these type of love hotels exist. I was kind of naive, I was naive, as was Min, about these type of hotels. And I'm sure they have something comparable in the US. It's just, we're just this old boring couple that, does things more traditional ways. So anyways, here we ended up at the Love Hotel, Love Shack. And it is interesting because the parking spaces, even in the parking garage, they have screens basically that shield the ability to see the parking area from the street or as you enter into the hotel parking lot. So when you enter, there's like nobody at the reception desk. There's a reception desk, but typically how it works is you can see, you just select the room that is lit. If it's not lit up, it's not available. You just pick the room that you want, and the card just comes out almost like a vending machine, like you're buying a Pepsi. You're just buying a room for the night or perhaps for a few hours. And out comes the key, and then when you go to your floor, you have your own Wi-Fi for that floor, which is free, which is great. And then you also get into your door recognizing that you are not able to let yourself out. So you are literally locked in. A lot of things have surprised us, so even though there's nobody there when you walk in, if you hit a button, somebody does come out, and they have cameras pretty much everywhere. So they kind of know where you're at, even though you might not know where the staff is at. They're kind of watching you, I think, with the cameras. And so they are there if you need anything. And I have to tell you that they've been very responsive. They've been very accommodating, knowing that we're just this boring old couple. We're not just some young couple that is just looking for a place for a few hours, if you know what I mean. So they understand our situation. The room has been kept very, very clean. It's not like we've gone around with a UV light in the dark. Ignorance is bliss kind of for us, so better not wanting to know those details. But for the most part, everything has been comfortable. Everything has been very, very clean, just like any other hotel. And again, coming from other hotels in Japan, it's been very, very spacious. So having a stocked fridge, having room service that you're available, it comes within 15, 20 minutes. You got your meal anywhere from $3 to $6. You can be fed breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So not too bad there. And then we still have our own fridge for our own items that we want to keep cold. And the soaps, the conditioner, shampoo, lotion, all of that is provided, towels on a daily basis. So yeah, it's just like any other hotel with this other aspect about it. So we've got a pretty big entryway here, a place to put our luggage, and doorway here for added privacy, I guess. And we've got some Grecian columns here with some lighting up above. Nice. We've got air conditioning and nice little sofa here. We're kind of in an area that's, there's not much around, kind of a commercial industrial area. We've got karaoke here. There's my slippers, a little too small for my size, but they've got, karaoke with large screen TV. You've got YouTube options, the news, and some adult content, I'm sure. And we've got some nice speakers here to bring in the karaoke tunes. And over here, we've got a dehumidifier and a massage chair. So looking forward to that. And some mirrors up over here. And again, some really cool, I don't know if that's Roman or Greek style columns and bed. So let's see the bed here. Not a real thick mattress, but should be doable for the time being. You are locked into your room in these Love hotels. So you look here at the instructions, and it says that this door will be locked automatically. Like a lot of hotels, we've got a variety of different lights, plugins here for our phone charging, and also the instructions here are in English, so front desk, outside line, and if we want a wake-up call, it's all there. And like you'd expect at a lot of hotels, we actually have a microwave that we can use, and they have a hot water container, and there is a refrigerator that opens up, and inside they have a variety of different drinks for purchase. And the prices are actually pretty reasonable, unlike regular hotels where you kind of expect to pay a lot. A nice tray, they provide coffee, tea, cream, sugar, pretty much everything you'd want for the morning, get going. And adjacent to this area with the stocked fridge, we open up this door and we have a closet space for our clothes if we want to hang. And we also have another refrigerator, a mini fridge here to keep our own stuff in here to keep cool. Let's check out the bathroom, which is straight ahead here. And you'll notice there's a couple of steps to go up. And then immediately to the left, we have this Finland sauna. Yeah, a sauna inside the Love room. And so here you have the interior. We do have to let them know if we want to use it, and they come and turn it on. So that's not bad. And then inside here, we have the loo or toilet with many different bidet options. So it's got a separate door for privacy. And then here we have the sink and a little boom for the waste. And you get a hair dryer. And I think this is some girly stuff here. And then you've got some lotions and soaps. They provide toothbrushes and toothpaste, so not bad. We got a fresh supply of towels down there, and this is... So yeah, this room is really big. You could almost have a party in here. But we won't. We're gonna be an old, quiet, boring couple. And I've revved up this massage chair, and it's working pretty good. It looks like just a regular chair when you first glance at it, but this thing's really doing a number on my back, and I'm really appreciating it. I hope you've learned a little bit more about love hotels in Japan. And of course, no two are alike. And do note that if you are looking for a great budget travel hack for accommodations in Japan, don't overlook these adult hotels when you are looking at options from Booking.com or Airbnb or other sources. I'm not even going to speculate what people do behind their closed doors in hotel rooms, but I will tell you that in many occasions, these adult hotels are going to provide much more spacious rooms and equal or greater amenities than you might find elsewhere. Happy travels. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care.